I was never ready for this vision of Lazarus, Sana the ruthless in his eyes when he is coming for the Zondo Tech. Poor Somjika, poor Somjika. Mawethu definitely does not deserve this whole thing, okay? Yeah, when it comes to Luandle, I don't even want to talk about him because I'm just like, Luandle, babe, I can't believe you, okay? So Luandle had a conversation with Lazarus where like you can tell that he is pressing his, like he wants to find out when is he coming to work in not Zondo Tech, in Khosela Tech, and apparently Lazarus was very cold, Lazarus was very cold, and but like, listen, you will find out tomorrow. I'll send you everything, all the documents. I need to sign up. I need to know that I own 10% of Zondo Tech first before you come to work here. And I'm just like, what kind of a dummy is Luandle? Why is he not getting the signs that probably this deal will never happen? Chances of this deal happening are like 0 to nothing. And on the other side, Mawethu is drinking himself to death because he's just like, he can't believe what he have sacrificed for the Zondo Tech. He left Khosela Tech, he left his job in Khosela Tech, and he went and helped Usigny build an empire, and yet he is the first one to be suspected of being a mole and the first one to be suspended. He's just, he's drowning his sorrows. Portia is also in like a difficult position because she has to choose between her own career or saving her boyfriend. And honestly, being a woman nowadays, please be selfish with your bag and be selfish with your money. If you feel like really you have to be that selfish and choose your bag over helping indoda, Sana, be selfish, choose your bag over helping indoda. Now, we have Ulimise Utumega, who is pressing on Uzetsu. Uzetsu is like, can I breathe? Limise is like, no, you ain't breathing. So Uzetsu and Olani planned to go to a scan together. But Ulimise was like, I am the grandmother. I want to come with Kaloku. So Ulimise came, tag along. And now the doctor is asking, do you guys want to find out the gender? Not Ulimise saying, we want to find out. And Uzetsu is like, chill out, okay? Chill out. This is my baby. It's not your baby. I don't want to find out the gender. I want to find out at birth. I want to know if the baby is a girl or is a boy at birth. And Ulimise Sana is not having it. Ulimise is like, what do you mean? Because I want to know now. Uzetsu had to just politely, and it was not very much polite, but Uzetsu had to just be like, ay ma, at the end of the day, this is my baby, it's not your baby. So please chill out. Chill out. I'm like, someone needs to put Limise in her place. Meanwhile, they are preparing for Umgidi Azande. Wenzanje nomdozeli nkwenkwe. Enzanje nomdozeli nkwenkwe. Sana uDubs uzabe happy emgidini womntanakhe. Love this for uDubs. I really do. Oh, Sana, poor Mawethu. Luandle just threw him under the bus just to save his own skin. So Luandle has been working with Khosela Tech and making sure that his father's company does not go forward because he's filled with aversions toward his father. However, this whole thing is coming back to Mawethu, and if there's one person who definitely does not deserve all this, it is Mawethu. So Mr. Zondo has definitely told Mawethu that, listen, you are definitely my number one suspect, and there's a whole thing, and you should know that you are in the position of being suspected. Portia, on the other hand, cannot help Mawethu because she cannot compromise her own career. She really wants the position of being the CIO, and I think I get where Portia is coming from. But Portia went and went to Uqhawe. Uqhawe went and confronted her parents, and Lazarus is not having it. Lazarus is like, listen, Uqhawe, you are an employee here, just like any other employees. things that we do not tell you is because we are not ready to tell the rest of the stuff. And when we are ready to tell the rest of the stuff, believe in me, you will be the first one to know. But yes, we are working with Lwandle, and there is a possibility that Lwandle will come and work in Khosela Tech after all is done. I felt nothing for Mr. Zondo. I will say this. I'm just shocked how Lwandle is willing to betray his father the way that he's betraying his father. And I am so worried about Somjika Omawe, who definitely does not deserve this at all. And he may lose his job. The Zondo company will be weak, And Sydney honestly does not have a brain of his own. That's why sometimes it's hard to feel sorry for him, because I'm like, think for yourself, use your own brain, And he just does not know how to use his own brain or to think for himself. Even his wife was advising him, saying, no, I trust Lwandle more than my way to, we are family always look after one another. I'm just like, Sydney, have your own brains, bro. Like, have your own brains and think for yourself. Anyway, I cannot wait for Friday to see Umgidi Ka Azande. Definitely cannot wait for that one. Oh, Sana Lazarus is willing to go too far just to get back at Zondo Tech. So now, it seems like Lwandle has come back with the information that Mawethu and Sydney are suspecting something. Lazarus is like, listen, let's throw Mawethu under the bus. Let's let Mawethu be suspected of being a mole. Or else, if you can't do that, because it seems like Lwandle was like, no, I can't do that to Mawethu. Mawethu has never done anything to me. And in all honesty, I thought that Lwandle and Mawethu have a form of a friendship. But Lazarus is like, listen, it's either we provide proof that you are the mole, or we let Mawethu takes all the blame. Knowing how selfish Lwandle is, Lwandle will definitely let Mawethu take all the blame for his selfish behavior. Now, the tricky part is that Mawethu's girlfriend, on the other hand, has found out that Lwandle is the mole. This is also compromising her career because, listen, she wants to be CIO. She really wants that position. So right now, she cannot go back to Mawethu and say, Mawethu, just because me and you have a romantic thing going on, here is the information that I'm willing to provide you with. Sana, I am just not happy for how things are unfolding for Mawethu. I'm like, does he really deserve this though? Like, is this what Mawethu deserves? You know what I mean? On the other hand, the romantic, strong chemistry between Uxolani and Uzethu is growing strong. Not them making out on Yanga's bed. I mean, on Linkamva's bed. And of course, Hlati found them on Linkamva's bed, and this made him angry, okay, because he was like, what do you mean you all are making out on Linkamva's bed? Okay, just last week we were celebrating Linkamva's graduation and you guys are making out. I feel like it's a bit, I don't know if it's a bit disrespectful or not, but they should make out, because at the end of the day, the parents have agreed that they should, this whole relationship thing should go on and it should continue. So hiding it and not being able to be themselves or making out or whatever, it creates a lot of fiction, and I feel like the parents should just get used to Zethu and Xolani. On the other hand, this week again was coming up on Inimba Umgidi Zenande. Is it Zenande? Yes. So Zenande has finally become a man in a Xhosa custom. Sana talking about it's never too late for anything in life. It's never too late for anything in life, because why is Zenande going back to initiation school in his 30s? 30s, okay, and the way he is so well celebrated by the family. Everyone really just show up. Listen, when I tell you that the Ngogana family decided to come together and celebrate Azande, the Ngogana family decided that if there's one thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna come together and we're going to celebrate this journey with Azande. So Azande is coming back, hopefully. Hopefully he is not coming back as the annoying Azande that he was. Oh, Sana, he was so annoying. Hopefully him being a man will definitely change his character as well. Praying for him at this point, like seriously praying for him. Yo, Sana, I was never ready to see AI version of Linkamva. So it's finally Linkamva's graduation party. When I tell you that everyone came through for Linkamva, including Zolega and Lazarus. They made a huge graduation celebration party that was hosted in Sandega's house. And of course, this came as a huge surprise to Utumega and Uhlati, as they never expected it. Well, Yanga, thinking with a young mind and a naive mind, she thought it would be nice. It would be such a cute gesture if she were to do something for her parents so that they will feel Yanga's presence within them in the room. So we all know about AI. AI nowadays, it does the impossible. Okay, whatever that you thought it's impossible is very much possible with AI. So Yanga created a version of Yanga wearing his graduation clothes, wanting to send a message within his family. Oh, Sana Utumega broke down right there and then. And I definitely think, and I'm afraid that Hlati was right about Utumega. I don't think Tumega will be able to take this as a cute gesture. I don't know if it's gonna rub Utumega in a sort of way, because we saw that Tumega was now healing. Tumega was now willing to let go that, you know what, it is what it is. Things in life happens. Linkamva is not with us in a way. She have to move on, you know, whatever that moving on means, but it has to happen. But as soon as she saw Nkamva, I was so shocked also. I was just never ready, okay? I don't know. It feels like it's have taken Utumega 100 steps back. And the whole family was just shocked, honestly. You know, no one was happy. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see tonight. How will the family react? So do you think young Yanga went too far trying this cute gesture for her family? And Nkamva's graduation, and I don't know, to me it does seems like Uhlati really is putting Tumega's feelings, because he's like, no, we cannot attend this graduation because it may bring back old wounds that we all think that they have healed, you know. But Utumega is like, no, I'm good and strong to go and attend my son's graduation. Listen, I do not have a problem with attending my son's graduation. But then Utumega started to take Nkamva's picture and talking to Nkamva as if Nkamva is here, or as if Nkamva will actually be present on that graduation day. He will be the one who will be collecting his degree. And for some reason, Uhlati started to feel sorry for Utumega and her mental health, thinking, no, this cannot be a good thing for Tums. It can really take her back to depression. I'm like, is Hlati being content around? I'm not sure. Anyway, and now they're having dinner, and Tumega and Linkamva are talking about the graduation. Tumega is even talking about getting more tickets to invite more family members. And for some reason, Hlati got annoyed and be like, listen up, huh? No one is going to attend that graduation party, not under my watch. Well, Uhlati, he always have controlling tendencies, and that's one thing we know about him. He's like, I am the man of this house, and what I say goes. So therefore, as long as I am still the man of this house, I say no one, absolutely no one will attend the graduation party without my consent. No one is going there. And I'm just like, why every time I feel like Tumega and Hlansi's relationship is improving, it goes back? I feel like the relationship is improving, it goes back. Like, what? These two, I don't think they were made for this marriage thing. Meanwhile, we were about to witness the biggest argument between Lazarus and Tumega, and Zolega, because they are disagreeing on taking Luandle's offer. Honestly, I'm Team Tumega on this one. I'm just like I just cannot believe that Luandle is willing to go through this length just so that he can or just so that he can betray his dad. I'm like, wow, Luandle must be one of the most heartless child to ever exist. It's one thing to be angry at your parent, it's another to just completely want to go off board and make sure that you totally betray and backstab your parent. Luandle. Yo, Inimba, this week we are going to experience Hlansi's anger once again. I really don't understand what is Hlansi and Tumega fighting about this time around, because it seems like they have made peace with Zethu and Xolani's relationship. They are willing to move forward. They do not want the relationship between Zethu and Xolani to divide the family, and they are willing to work with Xolani's parents. But this week, what we saw, Hlansi shouting and yelling and saying he is the man of the house, and whatever that he says, it goes. It's got Younger scared, okay? Now, was ungrateful Luandle? Let's talk about Luandle's ungratefulness. Honestly, Luandle going and approaching Khusela Lazarus that he wants to sell his shares from Zondo Tech as another level of ungratefulness. He says that he wants his father, Signy Zondo, to feel another next level of being betrayed. And I'm like, honestly, at this point, I am so confused. What did Zondo, or rather Signy Zondo, do to Luandle? Like, what? Okay? Because it's not even Signy who organized the thugs in prison to beat up Luandle. Like, Luandle is an ungrateful, spoiled breast. But, but I feel like Signy deserves it in a way, because Signy also has let Mawetu down. Mawetu desperately wanted Zondo Tech shares, but Signy was not coming into the party. He was like, no, you're never going to get these shares, this, that, and the other thing. And that has deeply wounded Umawetu. Even when Umawetu finds out that Luandle now have shares, you could tell that he was sad. He went and confided in his girlfriend that, hey, this is happening and this is not happening. But it does seem like Mawetu's girlfriend will then find out that Luandle is selling his shares to Lazarus. One thing about Mawetu's girlfriend, she can separate work and pleasure. I love that girl for that, okay? It's never easy to separate work and pleasure. And when I bet you, she will not tell Mawetu that she have this information about Luandle selling his shares to Lazarus. Now, Zolega is not keen to the idea of Luandle coming back to work for Khusela Tech, because what Luandle wants is to come back and work for Khusela Tech whilst he has sold his Zondo shares. But it seems like Lazarus enjoys the control. He will definitely find pleasure in making sure that Signy Zondo regrets, or rather he owns parts of Signy Zondo's company. Things are about to be shaky. Zolega is not keen to the idea, and Lazarus is like, with all the respect, ma'am, this is not your decision alone. I, as the owner of the company, have made a decision that I will take Luandle back to the Khusela Tech. yeah, guys, like I don't know. I feel like Rantle is ungrateful, but I cannot wait for Sydney to actually be pissed off by what Rantle, the betrayal that Rantle is planning for him. I'm just like, okay, I cannot wait for this. Also, I don't know how will Mawetu feel. Will he be